session. Basically, we will discuss some question based on child labor because I have seen in some like some places that the child in a small ages they are working. So I got some concern in my mind that we can also discuss on this topic because you might have also seen this type of scenario in many functions. They are serving to some every person. So like that, I will ask some question and you just have to deliver your points and opinion. So just you have to stay tune the end of the session. And if you have any queries and any doubts, so you can also give your feedback, give your answer, and also you can just chat. You can type it a message in chat box also available in this platform, so you can use it. So I think without delay, we can start today's session. So again, very warm welcome to all of you. So first time I would like to call uh, Madhupriya ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
So okay. So as I shared with you all that we are going to discuss on child labor. So my first question is that why do children work instead of going to school?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, Jai Shri Krishna, all of you. And thank you, sir, for giving the chance. Why children work instead of going to school? So, yes, sir, child working is not their choice. It is depending on the situation. Like every child want to enjoy their childhood time, but still some student not getting the opportunity. It is not their fault, but by their financial condition, why their family and society condition, it get determined that are they able to go school or they need to perform their task, their work, and even for the basic needs, not for luxury life. Even for basic need clothing, that is clothing, education and food, and as well as for shelter. So it is compulsion that if their families not able to provide all these things, so it becomes their compulsion by wanting that I want to go school, but still they're not able to go school. And it is a very brushed condition. We all know that getting poor is a very brushed crush in comparison to anyone. Like you are a ugly person, that will be okay. But if you are poor person, that will be not okay. Like if you have something less thing, like you have dark complexion or even something you are not able to perform task, even disable, that is also better than poor. Like if some person are at higher positions and they are belonging to upper class family, so no one call them as a name of disability. Why? Because they have power due to their financial condition. And in same status, if the poor person have disability, so even normal person are started to call them with the name of disability. And it can be very trigger and it can hurt bursting at only outer level. It can touch their heart and it can be very crucial. Even someone get motivation to grow stronger for them and some got break if they have a big heart so they can get hurt with that and they can broken as well. Yes, it is very fewer chance that they have a strong heart and they can take it as a stronger way and use it as a motivation so that they can become exception and become leader. So it is very rare case, but as normal, being a poor, it is very crush. It is very bad crush. And even for food, we all know that is it okay that we not luxury life, but still we need something food, some shelter. Without that, it is very hard to even enjoy our health. Because if you have no good health, not good food, so it will weak your immunity. And of course, if your immunity is weak, so you can't fight with your outer surrounding diseases problem. Like even nowadays, it is winter season and there is very poor air quality index. So it is very hard to fight with the condition for body and that will affect more even especially for child, but still they are forceful to work there due to their basic livelihood things. So yes sir, it is not their choice but it can become compulsion with their financial condition and family status. So that's all sir. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, ma'am. And you are absolutely right that poverty is the main reason that is forcing them to work, but it is not their choice. That is really true, ma'am. So they have to work to survive, to feed their family. If their family, like leader person is not there, so in childhood they are getting responsibility. So to serve the responsibility, they have to work going outside. So that's really something that people they should consider and they should take action against the child labor. So yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Your point is very amazing point.
Thank you sir.
Yeah. So this time I would like to call Pooja, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
So for you, I have a next question. That is, how does child labor affect a child's future? Means how means child labor is going to affect the child's future. So please share your point here.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving chance. Actually, sir, it is totally for a child labor effect when if you have two conditions. First condition is some child do work on their some child do work with the agreement of their parents, and some child do work didn't without their permission of parents. Because of in a study, some if your family background is good and all of member is educated, so your child will be focus on their study, not doing any work. But mostly of in our India, 50% families face financial problem. In their family, only have one member who are earning, and but their family have a most lot of members. That's why people's didn't people didn't nowadays children education is very high prices. And if you am talking about the government school, you said that if your child want to study, so you send your child in a government school. But you know that better way in a government school, some states and some cities, government school is not good. Their teachers only come and sit, and they didn't full focus of their student. They only give homework and learn it, and after that they check it. It's only so that's why children didn't want to this type of study. They want to high they want to good study. Some student want to good study, so they study their self in home. But some student lose their hope, and they thought that if you might and after that we are not able to read a chapter in English and Hindi. So education is not for me, not for us. We do, if we do work any outside shops like motorcycles, bicycles, repairing sector, or laptop, mobiles, mobile repairing sector. Many of things, lot of things. Their children do work in a hotel line, because that's why they choose that line. And sometime that field is very good. That type children who are not interested in their studies, they when they will in a 19 ages, 20 years, so they learn more. They will learn lot of things related to their work, because they have lot of experience. And some children do only work for money, and after some time they change their work. That's why when they will get 20 age, 19 age, so they didn't learn anything, because they change every time their work. So it is a good or not. In this time, some student going to they left their studies because of luxury things. They want to smartphone. They want to many of things, because if they feel that their parents not provide, they will choose outside work in a shop, in a many of fields. So that's, sir, it is my concern. Some points have good labor work, and some points have bad for who student who want to study, but they have no time. They have lot of responsibility to their family. They have their family have many members.
Yeah.
Done, sir.
So, yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Your point is too impressive. Really, you have said that is exactly happening these days with child labor. Means mostly whoever working in little age. So as we know that they have some responsibility, so because of that they are giving their time to they are not able to get a good education. But if they are thinking about their future as well, with that in future they will have something, if they will learn some particular skill, some particular work, so they can survive easily. But they are just doing the time pass. If they are like like they are working, and after that they are not getting good education, so in future it is very difficult to survive for them. So they have to work under any company. They have to work with pressure. So lots of problem will come with them. So they have to face. So So this is also a types of problem that if child is doing work, so they have to face the problem. But in this child, we should not allow them to do work outside, because this is the age of their education, having education. So after getting education, their mind will be developed, and definitely they can do a good job. They can definitely get a good job. Okay, so it is totally affect the future. Your point is very nice, ma'am. Thank you. So this time I would like to call the next member, uh, Sarita ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
So for you, I have a next question. So I would like to share with you. Okay. So what kind of work do birds usually do?
What kind of work child labor do?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I understood, sir. Can I start, sir?
You can start.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, good evening, all of you. And you have asked me very good question. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on this child labor. I can say that this is also one of the problems in our country, child labor. As we know that child that age, like below 14 years, if the child is working, that is called as a child labor. Okay. And that age is for like playing, getting education. That is like growing up age, we can say. They have to play in that age. But because of some reason, they are getting indulged in doing the work. Yes, some reason causes are there, like poverty. Parents are not so much educated. Okay, so they have to work, and for their demand in factories, there too much demand of child, because in small wages also they can work. And in our India, there are too many laws are there, but maybe some lack of knowledge or what, uh, they are not in a good condition. I can say that they are not working. Maybe they are not so much strict. So that time child, they are getting indulged with this type of work. And you have asked me like in which area. So I think mainly childs are working in the industries area. So like agriculture area, we can say. And some restaurant also, the childs are working. Tea shop, restaurant, they are working. And some like what we call the BD, they are making, because their fingers are too little. Okay. And that BD making factory industries, they require this type of means we can say less surface area. Like their fingers are too little, then it's very easy to make that. And also like some firecracker factories, because in the time at the time of Diwali, we always used to hear that some factories got burst, crackers burst, all that. And their child got injured, all that thing. And I think for domestic help also, mostly girls, they're like rich people, I can say, who are affordable. They are taking girls. They are taking like will give their good education, all that. And they are taking that girl to different city. Okay. And they are not getting their admission in the school, but they started working at home, and for looking their like small children, kids. So this type of work is there, where the child is required. They are taking that labor from the child. And I told reason is the only one, that is lack of education and poverty in our in our country there are many family like that. Earning person is like only one, and they have a lot of kids. Okay, so lot means more than two. The one person is not sufficient. Earning of 1% is not so sufficient for that, because their inflation is also too much. Okay, everything is getting expensive, and everyone wants to live a comfortable job. And some child, okay, this is like their compulsion to do work. And some child, they are doing work for their enjoyment also. If they see that they have a car, they have a good mobile, they are wearing good clothes, they are living good, so they started working like a time pass. Also, they time, I think they are taking drop out from the school, and they are going for a shop. Okay, so for getting enjoy, for getting all like mobile, everything, because parents are not so much affordable for that thing. So I think, as I told you, industries like household work, firecracker industry, so these are the things where the child labor, child is doing as a labor. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Really excellent point you have said by yourself. And yes, that is true that you can find the child labor at many places, as you mentioned, tea stall, many restaurant, and even you can find in wedding functions, any birthday celebration functions, you will get these kind of child serving the food to like every in the like function. So many places you will get them. So it should be completely stopped, because they are also like taking the opportunity for those person not like you who are the young age person, but they do not have work to do, so they are calling the child with very cheap rate, so they are also working there. They know that child, they do not have so much demand, so they can easily hire the child. So it should be stopped. Instead of that, gives opportunity to those who is really the needy person, who has some responsibility in their family. So that should be happen. So it's very good point. So this time I would like to call the next member. Please, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good
Please,
evening.
Yeah, very good evening. So for you, next question is here. Uh, what is the role of education in stopping child labor?
Okay. So thank you so much, sir, giving this opportunity. And first, I would like to tell our constitution. Like in a constitution, article number 24, mention that child labor. Like our constitution also told that child labor is not good. We should take action about that. And average a child, they don't want to work in a factory. They also have a dream. They also have a some they also want to take education, and they also want to become a doctor and become a IAS officer, something else. So why some children they compelled to do this type of work? So maybe some reason behind that, they financial background is not good, and maybe some children nowadays, not nowadays, like we are seeing a lot of children, they don't have a parents, so that's why they compel to work this type of child labor. And also they don't want to work in under any owner, under the any owners, they don't they know much exploitation the workers, like they work too much, but they don't give money this time, like about like comparison to the hard working, like so if I talk about the how can we overcome this type of problem. So first like all, not only one person, we so all every people take action about that, like anywhere you seen this type of problem, so you should take action about the child labor, like first you ask them the children, why do you work there, like why do you work. So for so if and they don't have any parents, so you should inform the some NGO, like in our country there is a lot of NGO, they work for the childrens, and like they work for the women's children. So you we like a lot of people, they think I don't have a money, how can we help them. So if I talk about, like if you don't have money, so you can inform the NGO, you can get a admission in a schools, like in our constitution 6 to 14 age student, like children's age get free educations, and you can easily take admission in a schools. So this type of your one help change the children's life. And we are like in a, if I talk about the rural area, like rural area, lot of persons facing this type of problem. So we should spread the awareness about the education, how much education is important nowadays, because earlier if I not educated, so you can survive our life, but nowadays all things depends on education. And we should also aware about the rights. If you are not aware that rights, so you don't know your like with you exploitation by the owners and companies with every person. So you know about the rights, so you can take a action about that. So education education is very important. And you can also like in a futures, all things depends on education, because technology also want to skills and educations. If you don't have a like if you don't have educations, and you if you don't have a qualification and skills, so you never work in a companies. And in a futures, maybe some technology come here, they do work on workers, some technology machines, like earlier in a farming we should need to do in a like hands, ox, and maybe I don't know what is the call. So after we are see day by day changing our technology, you should not too much labor, so you can only one machines do your whole work. So that's why every people must have educated, because education is more important. So I will also tell the some, like I will also if I anywhere see any persons, any childrens, they work in a shop anywhere, so I will take a I will take a action about that. And I will also suggest you should also take a action about that, because your one action change the children's life, like change the whole children's life. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really, I admire your point that you have mentioned in very brief way that why the education is so important to reduce the child labor, and it is only the way that we can spread the things related to child labor. We can spread among the people, among our society. Yes, we can do this from our end to remove this child labor. So thank you so much. Pihu.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. So Piyu, for you, there is one question that is poverty really the main reason for child labor or not? So what is your point? Please share here.
In my search change the topic, I don't able to speak more.
You. So the next question is so okay. So do you think employers who hire child worker should be punished strictly? मीन्स जो भी बच्चों से काम करवाने वाले जो लोग हैं उनको सख्त सजा मिलनी चाहिए या नहीं? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
Yes, sir. This topic is good. Sir, in my according, many people they are forced to children say do work this work, and many children are there are not money, and her family conditional problem is that's why they are find a job, and nowadays time many boys and girls they are not able to work like not 18 years, and they are only 70 60, but they work, they get a job like in a small job like in a market, but they are officers, so they give a job. Hello.
Yes,
Yes, you are audible. You are audible, Piyu. Please speak.
Okay, sir. Many people they get a job, but only punish that people, so they are they forced to children do this work, then he is punished. But many people are kind, they provide good job in a not yes, sir, I have done.
Okay, thank you, Piyu. You also said good points here that only those persons should be punished who is forcing a child to work in their company, yeah, in their shop. Okay, but also it should not be completely banned that because some persons, some families, they do not have that person who can earn. So that's why the child is working there and they are earning. But instead of that, the government should do, they can make some application or maybe some link through which if any child he's getting harassment by someone else, and he's getting forced by someone else, so he can just raise the complaint there. So the action will be taken against them. So it can be, it should be done, I think. So you also said good point.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, welcome. So this time I would like to call Sumit sir. So
Yes, sir, I'm here.